Hey, this is Dante and welcome to another video. Now this isn't really one of my Let's Plays, this is a very special video because not only am I preparing for a 20th subscriber special, but I also want to thank a lot of great brand new subscribers who joined up to help me due to a bit of a troll problem I have. Now while we float around I will explain that. Basically what happened is after making a very innocent comment on someone's video, I then just posted a reply, one single line, just stating, as usual, no sense of humour, which was, I think, a fairly reasonable reply because he did call me a fag, which I think is quite an offensive term. Not only is it slightly homophobic, but obviously commenting on someone's sexuality when all they've done is really make a very innocent remark, I think it's kind of offensive. And what's happened is this person has used 5 multiple accounts to dislike all my videos, and then gone even further and apparently opened another 3 accounts to dislike them again after everyone was really nice to me, rallied round and liked my videos. So whoever this is being really vindictive, but I really have to thank you guys. All of those likes you gave me really boosted my confidence, and I think I can carry on, produce some more videos. Please carry on liking me and let people know if you like my videos, but I will carry on. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll slow down because I don't really want to stop just because of this one person. Now I'm going to take you around my test world. This is the world I use to practice my creations before going on to my multiplayer server. Single player server I kind of just go with my gut, but you know how it is, you gotta live up to your friends and I don't want to show myself up. Here we have my first creation in my test world, and this was created for one of my friend's servers. Now it's just a small multiplayer server, the both of us, but he was building a giant castle, I was building a small floating castle. So I kind of wanted to make sure I knew what I was going for beforehand. I will show you one day what the main castle looks like. My friend isn't currently running that server because he's concentrating on college and his future education. And good on him, Ant. That's his name, Ant. Well done. But it's a very simple construction. A single turret with a wheat farm. Now, the only reason I tested this was to find the easiest way up. So you've got a waterfall going up to the turret, and then another waterfall leading from the same river up to the wheat farm. And that really has worked well. Now, over here, you may recognise this. This is the top of the observatory from my Bartown server build. Now the reason I had to test this out is prior to building it I had no idea how to make domes or tubes. So obviously you're making an observatory dome and adding a telescope into it was a bit of an ask for the first time, but I think this came out pretty well. I hope you let me know how this goes, how this went, because I think obviously it's always going to be difficult building something like a round tube out of blocks. And what would an observatory be without something to look at? And this is a test build for the moon I made my observatory staring at. Now the real build at the moment, it doesn't have the Saturn-like ring of glowstone. I will be adding it at some point. It was more the resources I need, but it has come out quite well. Not made out of nether stone, because slightly harder to find in actual servers, but I will be adding the glowstone ring to the main server build. And talking of server builds, these are a couple of gravestones or tombstones I actually made for the cemetery in the Bartown server. Now of course you've already heard the story from Mr. Barty and myself, but one of my friends on the server, Noah, was dying an awful lot. He came on one night, 5 minutes, at least 10 deaths, by skeletons, by lava, by slimes, starvation. So we thought it'd be good to maybe build a place to record all of his incidents. And so we built a cemetery in Bartown, all to him. And inside there we have lots of gravestones. We've kind of filled out a few other people's stones on there, just for a laugh, but it's really all for him. And here we come. Now there are a couple other things. We have a wine glass over there with a black base, which I kind of built around a creeper, just to see how long it took him to despawn. He has despawned though. It was only about a day, but I thought it was quite a good idea because rather than just going online and using Wikipedia, which has failed me a few times, NPC for this village, I thought I'd just check for myself and see what happened, but it is now just an empty wine glass upside down. And here we have one of the main things I came on here to look at. Now, I do want to make a 20th subscriber special, partly in order to thank everyone for subscribing, but also to thank all of those people that came to my defense when I started getting those dislikes. Because in 5 minutes I got 5 dislikes. Everybody came to my defense. Then a day later, obviously whoever it was came to see the damage and said and thought, oh my goodness, this person's doubled his likes in a day, and opened a brand new account just to rub it in. So this is going to be my thanks. Now, not just this. In my 20th subscriber special, there will be at least 10 to 15 of these, as well as a challenge for myself involving TNT, tripwires, and maybe even pressure plates. And I'm thinking of having some note block tunes going in the background, but we'll see how much time I get to build this. Now, some of you might have already worked out what this is. For those of you who haven't, let us load this up. So in this space here, oh, not there, we load in some TNT. I just repaired that block there. Put in 1 sheeps, 2 sheeps, 3, 4, 5, just a few sheeps. Oh look, there's a creeper underneath my floating castle. Hope he doesn't get in. Have to call the coppers round. Just so there's some emotional context, because you don't want to be having all of these sheep going all over the place without caring about them at all. That'd be heartless. This next sheep I call Muck Grazer. Do you like it? One of my specials. Okay, just a few more sheep, people, and we'll be done. There we go, nice and loaded. We seal this off. Now, I can tell you've already worked out what this is, because all of my viewers and subscribers are very clever guys. Let's flick this on and get ready to enjoy. Sheep all over the place. That's right, it is a sheep cannon, and there will be plenty of these when I do my 20th subscriber special video. Now, as it's a 20th subscriber special, it will be worked on in between other videos, so if I do become a bit more popular, it may actually come out with my 21st or 22nd or 23rd subscriber, but I will work on this to get it done. So what do you think? Do you like my new sheep cannon? I haven't really watched a video to see how it's done. I kind of worked on it just knowing I had to have TNT and sheep involved, and I might watch a few videos of other people's builds from between now and then, so the design might change, but let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to build or anything else you want me to experiment with. But as I said, just wanted to let you know a few of the builds. Thank you very much for all of the support you've given me, and just to show you an exploding sheep cannon. Thank you very much. This is Dante out. Thank you.